There's this phrase I find to be way more outdated than it might seem to be. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Words, it should have come to be realised by now, very much can cause a completely different kind of damage. When I was a middle school aged and my wrist got broken, within 6 weeks it was back to being largely usable. The name calling that happened though, that did stick very much more with me. To this day, anyone who compliments me as being pretty, smart, or anything positive will be met with outright skepticism and disbelief. I've mentioned throughout other videos how much more confident I may seem to present myself when years or more mental and emotional abuse affected me more than any broken bones I'd gotten at the same time. So I had to explain how I would still have genuine reasons to be hit by the darkness of depression and anxiety I know I can't go back and do anything about. I can be Murphy in equal amounts, but I'm also shy about things. I'm used to doubting that I am good at anything, but people tell me I am. I grew up without having really had a proper full-time adult role model. I specify adult as I had both an older brother and a stepbrother, but they were not adults. My mum will have had to be that role model, as she may not have been seen, including by myself in hindsight, as having fully successfully achieved that aim. Lots of children become part of single-parent families, probably a lot of them at a much older age than I was when I became part of one. Only 3. When my parents divorced, I'd not have known any other way of having lived apart from with just one parent consistently in my life, and the damage that words could have for me, and I know many others as we grew up that way, can be harder in later life to repair. There are people who I'd been at school with who I know that it will have been their words that helped cost me from being able to have the education I was entitled to have had. They probably still find it funny to this day to tell a 14-year-old that she washed her hair in chip pat, etc. when greasy hair would have been the result of my going through the same changes all of those other girls would have either already gone through or were going through at the same time as me. Adults don't get away with being separated from coming under scrutiny here for exhibiting those same bullying tactics. Calling another adult fat, stupid, ugly, just like you might have done when you were in school, is just a disgusting character trait. I am proud of having been different as a schoolgirl and different now. There was and is nothing at all wrong with not having wanted to hang around on street corners, drinking, smoking, and potentially even having your first foray into drug use. That I'd prefer to spend my time reading, writing stories and poetry as opposed to throwing stones at the windows of the youth centres you were all supposed to be inside of speaks more about who you were than me. Not claiming then or now I was superior to any of you. I don't have a clue what your home lives might have been like. I chose not to take whatever was going on in my own home life out on any of you, and it did get me singled out by you to be your target school after school. Words can and do sting. They can sting more than a broken arm or any other physical thing that heals so much quicker. If I'd been able to have the support it claimed that children are meant to get so much more now, back then, instead of even the education welfare system seeing me as the problem, things might have been so much better for me. It might sound overdramatic, but I feel more like I survived than enjoyed school, and that wasn't and is not now something that should be the case. I didn't feel as if I was equipped to have handled the fallout from that time at all, and it's left long-term knock-on damage for me that should never have been the case. Just hope that by sharing my own story I can continue to help others to know that they aren't alone and that someone out here can hear you. Thank you for sticking with me to watch another one of these videos about bullying and its effects. It's something, as you can see, is important to me, having gone through it, and I'll never stop speaking up about it. I will catch you all as soon as possible in the next video. Bye for now.